Hi, Taurus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a very special reading for you. This is a reading focused on one of the most powerful healing days that we see on this earth. So, this is just so powerful and so absolutely beautiful. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm know that you guys enjoy these readings, enjoy this content. So thank you so very much for doing so. I wouldn't be here without you all. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Excuse me. Let's see the energy that we need to be mindful of during the solstice, which is one of the most powerful healing times on earth. So let's see, angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. Okay. So we have the lady and we have the Six of Wands. We need to be mindful of what we're celebrating and how much of our life energy, how much of our energy we're pouring into our battles, our victories, the way that we're moving forward, what we're going after during this time, right? And this could be us personally, this could be the energy we're giving other people to boost them up, to keep them going, to, move everything forward. So just knowing here that I just see like us pouring our creative energy, pouring our life energy into things. And we just have to be aware of that. Also, be aware that we're not celebrating the wrong people, that we're not celebrating bad behavior, is what Spirit keeps on saying. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Here we have create. This is a time to create the solstice. Now, whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, the solstice is a very powerful and very beautiful time. There are 4 days in a year. Yeah, four days a year that are just profound for healing, for balancing our energy, for healing our energy and aligning ourselves. And it is the solstices and the equinoxes. And so here we have this creative energy coming forward. It's like utilize this energy, create, cultivate. Don't pour your life energy into it. This is time to heal your life energy, to move you forward. You're giving all of yourself. Now it's time to regenerate you. That's going to be just so absolutely important. If you want to do a group meditation, I will have linked in the description box below a qigong, meditation for the solstice, for the solstice. So if you want to take part in that, if not, just doing a meditation, doing a embracing healing, whatever form of healing you are drawn to on the solstice is so powerful, so powerful. And sitting in meditation is so powerful for you during this time. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Interesting. Excuse me again. We need to not get in our own way. Okay. We are going to have a tendency during this time here at Taurus to get in our own way, overthink, overanalyze, kind of want to look at the structure of things. When we embrace healing, it's like, just embrace it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just embrace the energy of this earth. Because here it's looking at structures and it's turning it kind of on its head. When we have Taliesin in Celtic mythology is one of the greatest, heroes. He's just talented at everything. He's blessed. He overcomes obstacles. With this reversed, we're not seeing ourselves that way. And yet, I can assure you, that is how others see you. Maybe not everybody, but everybody doesn't have to see you that way. For a few people to is extraordinary. This is a time where, again, don't get in our own way. Don't overthink. Don't overanalyze. Embrace healing. Embrace allowing yourself to heal. Let's talk about this solstice, astrologically speaking, for a moment. This begins the Cancer time period, which is all about hearth and home and family and connection and love and healing through the power of love, the power of our emotions. Now, the solstice is in between Saturn going retrograde on the 17th of June, okay, which is also the new moon, and with Neptune going stationary retrograde on the 30th. Now, this brings us, with Saturn going retrograde, this brings us really looking at power and control, really aware of power and control, power structures, controlling us. What control do we have over things? What power do we have? Are we stepping into our power? Do we have control in our lives? And then we have Neptune. Now, this can have us feeling astoundingly emotional, astoundingly overwhelmed. We can feel, so overwhelmed that we can feel weepy, we can feel upset, we can get angry. We can see that here with the King of Wands reverse, like our temper can just be a little bit shorter, being kind to ourselves and respectful with that instead of saying, oh my gosh, oh goodness, I just hit my mic, sorry. Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with me? That's going to be a very important thing. Embracing our calm, embracing our love, looking at this time of transformation, which is happening around the sacral chakra. Tapping your tailbone, okay, really does help the sacral chakra because it helps our reproductive organs. It helps us to rejuvenate and heal and to move us forward. So that's going to be a really big thing for us during this time. Now, Neptune is squared the galactic center. And this is increasing our psychic sensitivity like nothing else. We talked about this in previous readings, and here there is just that sense of, with stepping into the summer solstice or winter solstice, depending on where you are in the world, this is a time of profound and intense healing. And with this, we grow spiritually like we cannot believe. And we can find that to be very overwhelming. We can start to give more and more and more of ourselves psychically, intuitively than we are ready for. So just be aware of that we can be spreading ourselves too thin. Taliesin was also a healer, a bard, a musician, just this person who was so talented. We have to remember during this time not to be a jack of all trades, master of none. Really focusing our energy, honing our energy, that's going to be important for us too. Now, Jupiter is in Taurus. This blesses us. This has us blessed because Taurus, we are masters at manifestation. And during this time, with Jupiter in Taurus, our greatness can shine through like gold, like gold. We can shine like gold. There is this sense, I'm just hearing the song Shine Bright Like a Diamond, which is funny. So here, there is this sense of embracing your prosperity, embracing your success, embracing your bounty, knowing what you desire. Now, Mercury moves very quickly through June, and of course, the solstice falls on the 21st of June. So we're going to see that here. We're seeing this flooding in of ideas, this flooding in of ways to look at things, communication, questioning, seeking. That's going to be a huge part of us. Now, we are ruled by Venus, okay? And Venus and Mars are in Leo, which calls us to bring the beauty into our lives. We've forgotten about the beautiful. Life got crazy. We've forgotten about the beautiful. And now it's time to call that beauty back into our lives and connect with that beauty, connect with that love. Connecting with that Leo energy is going to be really important for us. Pathways are opening up. We've seen them open before. We always think it's going to be this way or going to be that way. Don't try to guess. Open yourself to spirit during this time and say, Spirit, guide me. Spirit, move me forward. Spirit, take the wheel, because you're going to see your life moving in a direction that you hadn't anticipated and you couldn't anticipate. With the lovers, this is Gemini energy, right? So if you have Gemini energy in your chart, that's coming through very strongly, or you have a Gemini in your life, that's coming through very strongly. But this is love. This is the balance of love. This is the angels watching over you in love. Your root chakra. What are you rooted to? What do you desire? What do you want to heal? How do you want to move forward? What is the power that you are embracing in your life? And how is that power manifesting itself in your day to day? This is love, and this is your angels guiding you. So just know that through all of this, as we embrace this profound healing, as we, walk down this path, our angels are with us, guiding us and blessing us. But again, there's that quick Mercury energy. We can feel things to be rather mercurial, right? We can't pinpoint it down. It doesn't want a time frame. It doesn't want, a structure to it. We can find ourselves, really railing against structure. So just be aware of this, which isn't usually us. We usually like structure. With the King of Wands reversed, we are going through a transformation, yet we are resisting this transformation. Again, around the sacral chakra, around our sense of sensuality of self. It doesn't have to be anything, romantic with anybody, but there is this sense of, how do I step into my own power, my own beauty, my own desire? And that's part of what we're healing here. We're connecting with what we love, with what's important to us, with our grace. And this can be a time where we find that to be a little bit tricky. Like, how do I hold on to this energy? And how do I move me forward the way that I want to be, the way that Spirit is calling me to be? We can also be having difficulty with fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? And that's going to be very important to know that, like, we have this strong Leo energy in our lives, right? Promoting us towards beauty, connecting, and yet we can be having difficulty with that as well, with like letting the sunshine, letting us move forward, letting ourselves, be as bright as we want to be. Like, there could be somebody who is trying to use their strength to bully us, to make us smaller. So just be aware of this. There's a sense of, I'm seeing a changing of the guard. Like, I'm literally seeing a changing of guards. There is some sort of, it's either a protector or there is a boss who is changing, right? You could be getting a new boss, or you could be getting, somebody who's coming in and saying, oh, well, we're going to kind of, tweak this up a little bit. So just be aware of that. With the Page of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we're getting messages from Spirit like all the time. Again, it's Neptune squared the galactic center. And I highly recommend, oh my goodness, I didn't say this before, but I highly recommend you checking out Pam Gregory's astrology. She's just absolutely amazing. And I have her linked in the description box below. So here with the Page of Swords, this is questioning, this is looking at things deeper, but this is feeling like our questions are going nowhere, right? But that psychic energy that's coming in, we are so connected, and yet we're not hearing. And it can be because we just have so many questions running around in our heads. We have so much going on. The Mercury energy is really intense. And we could be like, oh, well, I don't have time to listen right now, but I have time to ask questions. So just be aware of this. We can find it a little bit hard. Like, we're not going to pick things up instantaneously. It's not going to be like, okay, instantaneously I know this, instantaneously I know that. It's going to take a little bit more work, which can get us frustrated because we do want things to move forward more quickly. We want things to move forward and just like have it done, have it done, have it done. So being aware of that is going to be very important for us, that it's just going to take a little bit more work or a little bit more time or a little bit more effort than we want to be putting into it. Is it going to be worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. We can find it hard to embrace our throat chakra. We can find that we kind of bite back our words. Be aware of this. Be aware of this during this time. We don't want to bite back our words. Okay? We don't want to say everything that we're thinking because that would be a nightmare. But we need to let ourselves be able to express. Even if it's just writing in a diary, we need to have that expression of thought come forward, or talking to ourselves. It's actually a sign of genius to talk to yourself, right? So with the Hierophant reversed, we can also be breaking out of certain structures. We don't want to be boxed or caged or, labeled during this time. We want to discover. We want to, dive deeper into things. We can get in our own way. Yes, be aware of that. But we are also embracing this healing, this energy, this sense of what do I desire? We're also looking at things and saying, what is ego driven? And in Qigong, they call that the E, and what is energy driven, like my soul energy driven, my purpose energy driven, my chi. How do I move forward? How am I healing? How am I embracing what I desire, what I want, what I need in my life? How is the door opening to me? So this can be a time where we're also looking at other people's expectations, which were so important before, and now we're saying, what's my expectation? Where do I want to be moving forward? Or how do I want to be moving forward? Yeah, where do I want to be in my life? What am I discovering? What am I embracing for myself? And then we'll start to see this turning upright, because this is only upside down for us. People don't understand that we're questioning. They really don't. They really don't, Taurus. They think you have everything under control. You're a masterful, manifester during this time. What you set your mind to, you will get. So be aware. If you set your mind towards negative things, you will get them. If you set your mind towards positive things, you will get them. Be aware of this, because a lot of times we think of, manifestation and we only think of the positive, and that's awesome. But it also works the opposite way, which isn't what any of us want at all. So be aware of that. The Two of Wands. We have the repeat of the number 2, a love number, right? A connecting number, 2 coming forward. We have, 2 court cards here as well. There is the sense here of creativity being so important. And we have create right here from, the message from Spirit. What we're going to see here is that certain doors are closing. We have people like slam the door in our face type of thing, or get mad at us, yell at us. Things close. And we're going to think, why? Why did that door close? It's because it's not meant. We're not meant to be out there with everything else, everybody else, kind of like opening doors, going here, there, the other place. This is a time to focus on the universe within us, to focus on the power within us, and to open that door with grace and with healing and with determination. We start to see us. We start to see what we desire. And this is going to be a time where your angels like shout in your ear, almost, Taurus, where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm hearing so clearly that it's overwhelming to me. And we can be hearing what we truly want, and we can think, oh, but that's not what I was supposed to be wanting. That's not what I was supposed to be going after, getting, having, achieving type of thing. So just be aware of this, that there's an energy coming forward that's making us so much more aware of our world. But it can almost throw us off the course that we thought we were supposed to be on. Not almost, it will throw us off the course we thought we were supposed to be on. And we have to have that elasticity of self and creativity and passion to move forward the way that we want to, the way that we need to for ourselves. And that can be just a little bit tricky. And that's going to be something that we have a bit of a struggle with. But seriously, on the 21st of June, embrace meditation. Embrace, your healing energy. Connect with the earth. Go outside. This is going to be a time that's exquisite. It's powerful. And it's rare. It happens, not super, super rare. Like we won't see this for hundreds of years. It happens 4 times a year. 4 times a year, we can have ourselves in alignment in a way that is just almost unheard of in our world if we focus. There's a reason why the solstices and the equinoxes were sacred times for for humanity for so long. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is hiding away our prosperity, is a sense of like slumbering, right? The bear going back into the cave and saying, no, 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 that's a gift. I can't accept it. When you get a gift, say thank you. I remember a professor saying that to me in college. When you get a gift, you say thank you. You don't turn your nose up at it. You don't reject it. She was telling me, she was telling the whole entire class. But here, it's like, accept this gift. Accept it. Don't question it. Don't, turn away from it. We're turning away from some gift. It's the gift of the psychic power. It's the gift of the healing. We're like, no, 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 not right now. I'm busy. Now it's time to make time. Because Taurus, we will always be busy. We will always have something that seems more important than us. Now it is time to say, oh no, I am unbelievably important. Our subconscious spirit message is prosperity. Spirit is telling us that we are prosperous, that we are bountiful, that we are connecting in ways that we never knew. Wealth does not mean, when Spirit talks about wealth, it doesn't mean we'll have the fanciest house or the biggest house or the fanciest car. There we go. It means that we will be contented, prosperous people, that we will embrace our lives with joy, and we will radiate why we were put on this earth, the intention that we were meant to find. That's our prosperity. It's not the big house. It's not the fancy car. It's security, and it's knowing ourselves. And that's what we're embracing here. That's what Spirit is leading us towards. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Five of Wands. We are going to be fighting this. Why? Because that's what we do as human beings. We are so good at fighting. We are so good at petty littleness, becoming big, important things. Spirit is saying here, know that people will want to drag you into their chaos, want to drag you into their dramas, want to drag you into their traumas. Stop. This is your sacred healing time. Embrace it. Absolutely, positively embrace it, Taurus. Do not be dragged into pettiness. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. And really enjoy this healing time. Soak it in. Bye.